Hey, what's going on guys? KamikazeKid here. And welcome to just a quick update video while I play some Tony Hawk's in the background. A nice relaxing game I like to play when I'm not recording videos. In fact, I wouldn't mind doing more of these type of, Tony Hawk's videos or relaxing kind of talk videos. I miss just being able to relax, be able to unwind and just talk to you the way I used to. Obviously I don't do it with the camera much anymore. That was just a choice I made based on how hard it is to set up, how awful I am at focusing in on the camera, how often I don't really make myself look presentable for the camera as well. I'm just bad at it. So I think it's better that I do audio for now in my current standing. But it doesn't mean I won't do more visual videos again in the future. Just at the moment I'm just preoccupied with work and I'm preoccupied with a lot of other things. But I just said I'd do this update video like this just to casually talk while playing, just as a video for today, which will also allow me to kind of get better content out during the week because I'm working on some cool stuff to release for the channel. So if you are wondering what is actually happening at the moment, I am waiting for certain games to come out to release for you. It's a bit of a dull month. A lot of games aren't coming out till the end of October, so kind of hitting a brick wall with new content to upload. Obviously the way I've gone about with the channel now is to do funny moments related videos, broken down commentary, cutting to really far into a game and not just doing let's plays because I feel it's just better for me. I'm constantly interrupted when it comes to recording full plays, so it would be too difficult to commentate over that. I'm better off editing and whittling down my footage, and it works well. It allows me to kind of easier think of what I want to say and be funnier in a way. That may or may not be true, but just a different way of approaching it for you guys. My schedule has changed over the past few months. I was trying to do daily videos. I was even trying to do 2 times daily videos. That wasn't working out too well. When you work full time on top of doing YouTube, and YouTube has to be a recreational hobby, it's pretty hard to get content out. But I do love uploading, but I also can't burn myself out because it creates the treadmill effect on YouTube. So what I've decided to do is to just upload when I feel I can. And for me, that has been every second day. And it's suggested that's the best way with the YouTube algorithm, because the video will be seen within a 48-hour period and it'll give time for that video to be seen. So by uploading every second day, so 1 video every 2 days, it allows for proper algorithm check. It doesn't oversaturate my channel with content. It gives me a chance to use 1 day to at least think what I want to do and to try get ahead of schedule. So I try to get a few videos recorded and be ahead of myself. But unfortunately, like days today, I'm just catching up with myself. Hence the treadmill effect. But it's still fun, I still enjoy it. It's a challenge and it's learning to overcome an obstacle. Especially this YouTube algorithm, it's a constant changing thing, and being able to be seen on YouTube and not be discouraged by a lack of viewership. But I do believe in that whole Roman Empire thing. If you build it, they will come. And that's what I've been trying to do. I've been trying to change up the way I do things. I probably will again with time. I've been changing the way I do thumbnails, titling. The way I edit has changed dramatically, and I'm trying to learn new things. I'm also doing a few side projects that's very disclosed at the moment. I'm just focusing on this channel, and the way I've seen it lately is I think it's stuck in a rut with subscriber count, but that's nobody's fault but my own. It's I chose to take time out from YouTube a few months back, but I've been back in the game and I haven't missed an upload scheduling now in over 3 months, I believe, which is pretty good. So I've delivered 1 video every 2 days for that time period, and I think that's amazing. In saying that, obviously, it's hard to be seen on YouTube and you got to be different, and I am trying to think of being more entertaining in that regard, hence why I stopped doing the content I was doing. Also because I had mainly focused on doing cool indie games, but I couldn't really find any cool indie games because a lot of games are just becoming the same old thing, or I was going on Game Jolt or websites that say they have games and I couldn't find anything to play, and if I did find something to play, I generally ran out of things to say about them. Whereas now I'm playing older games, or I'm playing games I feel that would be funny to commentate on or entertaining, and I'm doing it in a different way. I'm not limiting myself to a specific genre of gaming. I'm not saying I won't do this or that. I'm playing anything I feel that I can commentate on, and anything that I feel is worth making a funny video on. But hopefully I'll be able to continue doing it for here on out, you know. Just get more stuff done, new ideas released. I think months ago I used to do music with the channel, and that wasn't going too well because YouTube punishes you for having oversaturation of different contents. So it's a gaming channel, so I'm sticking it to that mainly. So it's not to say I wouldn't now and again do side projects on the channel or mix up videos, but for right now, as it stands going forward, it's just focusing on getting funny gameplays out. Obviously I have a bit of time now to focus on more new things released, so I'll do that as the weeks progress forward, think of new ideas. I did notice obviously a decline in viewership when I left that time and I came back, but that's how it goes. I do feel like a lot of people who had subscribed to me have moved on, so I was in that threat of deciding whether or not to make the channel fresh again. But I feel that I am established sort of with the username I have now and the way it's laid out and the content that's on it. So I don't feel that is too much of a big deal. I think that if I continue going the path I am, it'll eventually get that viewership back. Because it's easy to just start a new channel and then the same problems to begin and notice a lack of growth in that too. I still get some views, so that's still a reason to upload, even for a recreational purpose. Obviously the goal is to eventually to be able to live off of YouTube and do it full time and daily videos, but for now I'm stuck to doing one every 2 days until I can break into that market. For anyone that does watch, I do thank yous for the support over the time of the channel, and it is very motivating to see some numbers stick around. I'm getting to a stage where my channel is at like the 420 mark, but I've been gaining and losing the same 3 subscribers for the past few months now. So I do say that if anyone does see the channel, and not this particular video because this is just an update video, but if you see any of the recent videos I've done from the past 3 months, and you think that it's something that you might like, or it's something that if I continue doing you might give a chance, an opportunity to view, I would appreciate that. And if you feel in due time that you know, hey, this guy is consistent, this guy is delivering good content, and I actually think he deserves a sub, I wouldn't mind. Nah, but it's not even about the subs, it's just about if you feel the channel is something for you, then I would obviously be thrilled to have you on board to support the cause, because it's free to subscribe, it's free to leave a like, and it's free to watch on YouTube and you like. So but yeah, I think that more or less covers everything I wanted to touch on. Just keep in mind that this is the video for today, just this update video, but after tomorrow, so not tomorrow but the next day, I'll have a new video out, because it's one every 2 days, and I might start writing that in the description of the channel, the about section, or I might include it in the channel art if I can find where I left the channel art originally, and edit that just so everyone's aware of the schedule, because I find that might just help visually people realize what's happening and that I actually am being consistent. As well as that, I do like people, when you comment on videos, it does generate more viewership. It also generates more interaction, which means obviously I'd reply to every comment, but obviously people would feel silly to comment on their own on a certain topic. It helps when people comment originally. You know, if you have any interests or anything you want to see, do comment, because I do read every comment and I do reply to every comment as it stands, because it's quite simple to, because there are only ever 1 or 2 comments. So do let me know what you think, and I'll try to do it, because some people commented during the week and asked me to play certain games, and I did that for them, and you know, I'd say they were thrilled with that. That, you know, someone actually listening to them. It's hard to get in life. Hopefully with time there'll be new games out, like Red Dead Redemption might do that. And remember, I like series, I don't do series now anymore. It's kind of like I'll do 1 or 2 funny moments on a certain series, and then I'll probably leave it at that, or I'll you know, maybe some things if I really liked them I'd play them through, but it'd be very slow to get through them, and you know, I'd be doing large chunks of it, skipping a lot of content, and who knows, might just kill off characters in certain games. You know, just alternative endings you wouldn't normally get from people, because everybody does the same thing on YouTube, so you gotta stand out somehow. But yeah, that's me more or less for the next probably year doing YouTube. I'll probably give it that much time just to see what direction it's heading in. It's hard to say because YouTube's always changing. They're obviously favouring big organizations now over individuals who grow, but in saying that, there is a lot of established individuals online, but they, you know, would have been on YouTube for years. For myself, obviously, it's been a few, but it's a hard learning curve because obviously, look at the draw, you know. You know, I'm not being discouraged by anything to do with YouTube, and I'm completely seeing it at the moment anyway, as it stands, as complete fun, and I just enjoy uploading. It feels like when I was stopped for them few months, it just felt weird not uploading, and I had this constant urge to come back, and I was hating myself. So I feel very positive getting videos out and doing it on time, and that's something I'm being very consistent with lately. So expect more of it. You know, time will speak for itself. So far, for the last few months, it has spoken for itself. I'd love anyone's support if possible. I refuse to do Patreon as it stands. While I'm not earning on YouTube at the moment, I am enjoying the process. So, and if anyone's looking for help with their channels, etc., just, you know, I have a lot of experience. I've seen a lot of people trial and error fail on YouTube and eventually succeed. So if anyone needs advice, just comment or private message me, and I'm sure I can help you out. But for now, anyways, that has been my update video. Just something a bit different. Thanks very much if you've listened in, and I'll get back to this again pretty soon. But anyways, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you guys at the next one.